Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is another journal with me video, working in my Unraveling journal here. And like I said in the previous video, I have been on a roll working on pages in here, and so I kind of wanted to share another process. And this one I want to do a little bit more explanation before I get into it, but basically this is the spread here. You can see the spread. And this is a pocket, so these are pockets, and then this is a pocket. And this is an envelope. So what I did here was I kind of recycled things from, I don't want to say my stash, but my stash. I used to have a lot of pen pals way back in like 2014. I believe that's when this card here is dated. It's dated 2014, so that's about 5 years ago. And I've lost contact with like almost all of my pen pals except for one, and we don't really frequently write to each other. So all the other ones, I still have like the letters and the envelopes and stuff like that they've sent me, and I have it in a binder that I am going to throw away, only because I really don't need those letters anymore. I pulled out the things that I wanted to keep, and everything else is just going to get recycled. It's kind of like when you get a birthday card or any sort of card. You're not going to hold, you're not going to hold on to all of those cards that you get in your life, only the ones that are sentimental to you and stuff like that. So that is how I'm treating these pen pal letters. But I was looking through it the other day, and I realized that there's some really nice papers and like patterns and stationery and stuff like that, and I'm like, instead of throwing them out just in the trash, let me try to recycle some of them and use them in my junk journal. And so that is what I did on this spread here. This blue envelope is an envelope that one of the letters came in, so the opposite side has our addresses and everything. So I used the back of it to create this, and since this is a pocket, I made it into another pocket to hold this card here that has one of my pen pal letters inside of it, and you'll see how I've kind of sort of collaged over the actual letter, and I'm going to do some journaling on that. So yeah, so this is just a fun way to use bits that you're going to throw away, especially those old letters that you get. I thought it would be really cool to figure out how to recycle all of those pretty things into something else that, I'll keep this forever. Not necessarily the letter, but I will keep my journal. So yeah, that is the journal spread that I will be working on today. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get into it. So I'm here with my Unraveling journal again, and I've turned to the page after the one that I did the last video, and I am playing around again with the scraps from my scrap bin. I'm actually using the floral border piece that I cut off of the flowers. These flowers are 4 tag that I used in my previous journal with me video, and I really want to use that scrap because I love that yellow floral pattern. It's very pretty. So here, for this spread, I am using, like I said, some bits that were sent to me via pen pal mail. And so this is an old envelope that one of my pen pal letters came in. And all I did off camera was put some thin double-sided tape around the edges, not at the top, so that I can create a little pocket, like a 2-pocket tuck spot area. I did it off camera because the front of the envelope has my address and my pen pal's address, so I didn't want to show that. But you see here that I have a pocket there, and then the pocket of the envelope is also another pocket. So the spots on the envelope that are white, like it's when you rip off the flap to open the envelope to get the letter in, I'm just want to cover that up. So I have a half a doily here, and I'm going to put this butterfly that I cut out of a Daphne's Diary, I think it was Daphne's Diary magazine, and I am just gluing it on the envelope, sort of just to frame that pocket there. And I think the doily and the butterfly really cover up those imperfect places on the envelope. So this card here was sent to me by a pen pal, and I think the date on it is 2014. So that's how long ago this card was sent to me by a pen pal. And I really like the outside of the card. The pattern, it's actually a Kath Kidston card of stationery, and I really love the pattern. And it's funny because I don't think in 2014 I knew who Kath Kidston was, but now I do, and I love the designs that Kath Kidston uses and creates. And when I was looking through my pen pal binder that I was going to throw away, I was pulling out things that caught my eye, with different patterns that I would like to use in my journals. And I pulled this card up because I'm like, oh my God, this is really pretty. I'm going to use this in my journals. And then I looked at it and I'm just like, wow, this looks like Kath Kidston. And sure enough, it is. But anyway, that's a long spiel. But I pulled it up to save it to use it in my journals because I love the pattern. And all I'm doing is collaging a little writing spot, like right on top of all of the journaling on this card. And I don't mind that I'm covering up this pen pal letter. It's sort of like when you go find random vintage ephemera and the letter is addressed to somebody. I think of it like that, but this is more personal because the letter is actually addressed to me. So anyway, I decided to use it because the other option that I was going to do is toss it, and I'd rather use it and put it in my journal than toss it. So that is basically what I'm doing here. I'm actually creating a little journaling spot so I can journal over the letter that was written on here. And so I used some graph paper and again that spare piece that was from the flowers. These flowers are for a piece that I cut up and used in the last journal with me video, and the other half of the doily. This card has some pressed leaves in it and a lot of them kept falling off, and you'll see later on that I try my best to glue them. But I just used some stickers here. These are some stickers that I made from a Maggie Holmes digital kit. I get the digitals from AC Digitals and then I just kind of put them in my Silhouette machine or in the Silhouette software, print them on sticker paper and just cut them out. So I have my own little Maggie Holmes stickers. But yeah, so you see here that I am trying my best to glue down those dried petals because I really wanted to keep those pressed leaves. So this particular pen pal, she was from Brittany. It's a place in, I think, northern France. So that's where those leaves came from. And I think that's so cool and it's so precious and I wanted to keep them preserved. So I tried my best to glue them down. So I pulled out 2 sheets of stickers. These stickers are from my shop and I am pulling up some sentiments. So this one, it says something I am brave as I spread my wings and fly or something like that. And so I just kind of put them there over the butterfly because I thought it was fitting. And here I am, I guess, trying to figure out what I can tuck into the second pocket, the pocket of the envelope pocket. I ended up pulling out some tags. These are tags that I previously made for a different junk journal type project and I just never used them, so I kind of put them in here. So I tucked in a library card, and that library card is just one of my printables that I just printed on some cream paper, and then that tag, and I will probably journal on that tag. So on the book page, I'm going to put another little journaling spot, and I'm using a scrap piece of paper, that mint green, sort of stripy, and I pulled out a bunch of washi tapes in different floral patterns to use there because I think I wanted to repeat a floral only because you have the floral on the tag and then the Kath Kidston card has that beautiful floral and the other side just needed some sort of floral. So I ended up using a floral washi that I had, and then I have this washi from Michaels that has hello beautiful written all over it. So I just took the font that I want and I just kind of layered it on top of the other piece of washi, and I just glued that whole thing down there and I will do some journaling on there. So this library card is a little blank too, So I'm using that same floral washi to cover the top of it, and I think I end up putting the rest of the Hello Beautiful stuff on it too, because I had to peel away a lot of the washi tape to find the font that I wanted to use. But I think that's cute. It's just something decorative, and it really helps spread that floral around. And here's that last bit of the Hello Beautiful washi going down on the inside of the card. Might as well. I don't want to throw any bit of washi out. And that is the spread here. Can't wait to go in and do my journaling on the spread. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!